Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese. Welcome to another Sky Factory 4 live stream. Pick 3, my lord. Pick 3. Welcome to another Sky Factory 4 live stream. I got my banana shirt on today. It's sadly still stained. It's mirrored for me up there, so I have to, work out where on my body the stain is. Oh, good, sweet, heavenly host proclaim. Not how I wanted this to start. Oh, I can survive this, though. I've got this. Ha-ha! So, if you folks are new to Sky Factory 4, first off, welcome. I've got 2 archives uploaded to the Howdy Folks Live channel, youtube.com/HowdyFolksLive, and I've got one, as of recording, one of the sort of highlights reels uploaded, and the second one will be coming out later today. But, check it out. I finally got the resource pack working. So before I was trying to get the 128 pack to work, and whenever you enabled the 128 patch, it would just automatically remove it as well as whatever resource pack you had installed. So if I had Sfax 128 on, it would work, but then when I put the patch on, both would deactivate. So I stepped down to the 64 by 64 pack and patch, and everything seems to be working fine now. We've got resources for most things. Not everything has a resource. You'll see not everything has a changed texture, I should say. The bone saplings and acorns and things are all pretty much the same. But that doesn't really affect stuff in a very big way. I think we'll probably be fine. So over the last few days streaming this game, I've learned a lot about Sky Factory 4. It's a very different mod pack. One of the things that I've learned, though, that we're going to take to heart in today's stream is the importance of having a safe place to retreat to when you're being attacked by vicious wild animals and other YouTubers. And that's a seed. I can't eat a seed. I have no food. How have we got... Where's the food? Where's the meat? We're going to be building a safe space today. Not necessarily a house, just an area that is set aside and well lit for my safety. Because it's a dangerous world out here. I can go get more animals. Don't worry about this. If I kill all the animals on the island, I'll just go to another island. It should be fine. It's not a problem. And we can go back over to the desert island and get some rabbits if we need to. We'll breed and eat rabbits exclusively. What could go wrong there? I mean, I could think of things I'd rather eat, but can we eat a wolf? I've killed lots of wolves. They keep killing my food. It's not that I want to kill the wolves. It's just that, the food needs to be for me here. Blackberry bush. How do you harvest? Take that with me. I've had to break it. Did I not get Can I plant these? Okay, I can combine them with a juicer to get some blackberry juice, or I can use it for energy. There's quite a few pigs here. If I had some carrots, I might try to breed them. I wonder if it's possible for a village to spawn on one of these floating islands. Because if so, we could probably go track down some carrots. But I'm sure there's ways to get carrots in the pack itself. I think what we're going to do is we're going to dig a hole in the ground, and then I'm going to move everything we have into the hole under this hill, and we should be moderately safe there. And that's where I plan on doing a lot of my rebuilding, because we lost a lot of stuff last episode. I don't know if you folks remember the last stream, but things were not good for us. Throw that in there. Oh, look at that. Well, okay. Didn't know that was the thing that happened. So we'll cook up the pork chops, we'll cook up the raw chicken. All right, here's what I'm thinking. We've already got this area cleared out down here, where we've been harvesting stone. So I think I just need to tidy up this entrance hole here, and we'll be good to go. We want to have a nice, big, safe hole where the monsters can't get us. That is my primary goal for right now. So let's get our Paxol repaired, and let's figure out how we want to do this. First things first, we need to have a wider... There we go. I don't want to hit my head on the ceiling when I make my way down. And we should probably install stairs here, actually. And we'll have to have some sort of proper landing up top. So we'll clear some of this away. Can we make dirt stairs? No, you can't. Is there any way to make dirt into something? I like the idea of having a really crappy dirt house, but it doesn't look like you can make any sort of... Oh, I bet mud stairs are a thing. Let's take a look at stairs and see what we've got here to work with. I'm not seeing anything that looks like... Oh, mud brick stairs. Okay, a mud brick. Oof! No, we're not there yet. We're not at that point. You know what we do have an abundance of, though, is trees. That was one of the benefits of setting up base over here where we did. So I guess that'll have to do. I guess we'll just have to deal with using wood like a common Minecrafter. Even though I like to think we're a cut above. Here we go. We've got ourselves some stairs. And we'll have them come up down here. Gonna have to probably clear away another layer. What do I want to be the base? Is this gonna be the... Like, what is the floor level? I guess down here. This is floor level. This is kind of where we're going to have the rest of the base set up. I need to build some faster tools. I think you can probably still build that. Well, I say that. There's a hammer that we built in stone block that might be in this. That's pretty easy to build, and it'll clear out huge swaths of territory relatively quickly. All right, so we got our staircase out. Now we just need to secure that. I'm going to move this stuff down there for right now. Should we go ahead and take our flower pot that I made by accident? I guess we should. Oh my gosh, it just broke instantly. Let's take all of our drying racks too. We'll do all of our drying down below. I don't know, a hole in the ground seems like it's going to be a hot and humid place, and maybe not sort of the best place for drying. It might be a cool place, though. It might be like cold and damp. Sounds even worse, actually. Let's see. We'll put our crafting station and our furnace. Let's put it into the wall. And that way we save a little bit of extra space, because they'll be tucked away back here. We get extra floor space doing it like this. And I think a lot of people underestimate the importance of floor. How did that one get broke? I didn't do that. That's weird for that to just be hollow. A lot of people underestimate the importance of floor space in situations like this. You got to have room to move around. With that moved out of the way, we will build a sort of one of these. Awesome. And then we can just put a door right here. And it's not the best. Look, it's not meant to be the best. It's not supposed to look nice. It's meant to be functional. It's meant to give us a place where we can go and hide when we're being chased by creepers and skeletons. I don't like how we can't see out the sides, because it'd be very easy for something to ambush me now. Not sure if you'll have, like, something could just come up right over here and then just wait for me to come out and go psst. I'm thinking creepers. That's my primary concern always, is creepers. But put the bed down there. This is good. This is good. We've gone from having an entire island as our base to having a hole in the ground. Should we move this down there too? I think we can leave some of this stuff out here for now, because we do have other tasks to attend to. Next up, we need clay, because we got to get our hoppers, and I'm going to move these hoppers down there too while I'm thinking about it, because that's sort of what prompted this whole move in the first place, was the fact that a creeper blew up and took out 3 of our hoppers last time. That was a pretty, I don't want to say depressing. That's a powerful word. That's a strong word there, depression. It was disheartening at the least to have all of our hard work for just rendered useless. So we're going to clear out some of this space, and we're going to put our hoppers over here, I reckon. And that way we can collect trees from down here. I'm going to go ahead and plant, we have 1 grass block? Maybe I put one away a second ago. I think we have more than that. We should have more than that. Do you reckon they all got destroyed? Probably. Well, we can make more. I'm just going to have to remember how you make more. I think we use the cauldron? I think we put water in the cauldron, and then dirt, and then leaves. Am I right? No need to give feedback, folks. I'll figure it out. We've got leaves. Where's my bucket? I'm pretty much just sort of assuming if I can't find something, it's because it got blown up. That's not hopefully going to be the case, but anytime there's just an object that I know that we have, and it's just not within immediate sight, there we go. Got some grass. So we're going to put the grass inside of the bonsai pots, because that will make them a little bit faster. And then we need some clay saplings. The reason we're going to plant clay saplings, because I think we had dirt and coal planted in those down there. We're going to plant clay now because we need more clay to build more bonsais. That's enough for 1, 2, 3 more, which I think is how many we lost, so that's beneficial. Do you see any clay saplings, though? Bone sapling. We should probably plant some of those, too. Clay saplings. Yeah, we got plenty. Hello there, little chicken. Look at all those chickens. Oh, no. Oh, well. No! Why did it... There goes our grass. Not my finest hour right there. Not my finest hour. We've still got one. We've still got 1 grass. Okay. So let's get... I think I said we're going to do a bone and 2 clay. I don't know what we need a bone sapling for. I don't think it'll work with that torch up there, though. Yeah, we learned that in stone block the hard way. Let's go ahead and take a look at our book and see what it is it wants us to do next. So, right, cottonwood saplings and palm trees. Craft a sand sapling. Well, we can go get some sand. That would make that easy. Cottonwood sapling. Didn't we do that, or am I a crazy person? I'm almost positive. Oh, you know what? I think that's what we were doing, and then we were attacked by vicious monsters because we needed bone meal. But then while editing the archive, or not the archive, but the highlights reel, I realized that I had enough bones in my inventory because I had 2 bone meal in here, and I was like, I need another one. But I had bones. I had them the whole time. I need to move these contents into the house. I need to move everything down here. I sort of liked the idea of having to go outside to do certain things because it meant I would be under the bright sky and not stuck in my hobbit hole, but my hobbit hole is a safe space, and everything outside is a trying to kill me space. We're going to move everything inside. We're going to live in darkness for the remainder of this series, however long this series is. Every time you tune in and you see that this is a Sky Factory 4 stream, understand you're not going to be looking at the sky. You're going to be looking at a dark, dimly lit hole. See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean?
_crafts was shot by my goal.
I'm going to try to fight this guy and get my revenge because I don't like being killed in my own hobbit hole. And I was in my hobbit hole. I built the place for safety and I still died right within its doors. Oh, it dropped another bone. Convenient. We need those. I hear you, bouncing creeper. I don't think they damage you, do they? Let's stand close enough. No, they definitely don't. They just lift you up in the air. It's a magical experience, and I don't understand how anyone could possibly view this as, like, a bad thing. I mean, unless you get lifted up high enough to die. But even then, what a way to go. I wouldn't be whining about it. All right, we've got everything moved down here now. So I guess we can go ahead and make more bonsais and plant some more saplings and work on the cottonwood sapling. Bone mill, vines, and jungle saplings. We have all of those things. We've got vines. We got bone mill. We got extra bones. We got more bones than we had yesterday. And we have got a jungle sapling somewhere in front of me right there. Let's get that additional bone mill. And let's make the cottonwood sapling, which we're probably going to need for something at some point. Let's go ahead and plant this one. Oof, you know what we need, though? We need more grass. And I guess I need to be paying attention to these trees here. I think once we get iron, we can build a hopping bonsai. We couldn't get the recipe to show up previously in other streams, but I think that it is a thing that we can do. We just have to have the iron to build the hopper, and then we can combine the two together and live happily ever after. Next up, need to make more grass. I'm going to dump all of this back into here for now. If I had more clay, I probably have the materials needed to make more clay. I've got some clay resin, some clay acorns. There's probably some more clay resin in one of these chests right in front of me. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's go ahead and make some more clay then, because I want to be able to make a ton of hoppers. So that's only going to give us 4 more, but with the 3 that we already have in our inventory, the 3 bricks I should say, that's going to be enough for at least 1 more hopper. Okay. Need that, and we need dirt, which should not be a hard thing to find. I'm also going to need some water. So our infinite water source is still outside, which means we have to walk outside over to here and then try to get back inside without being assaulted by anything. That's okay, though. I think this gives us 4, which is plenty for right now. I think, if I remember correctly. Let's find out. So let's clear out a spot for the grass. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. We got ourselves a cottonwood sapling. How about that, book of things you think I should do? Obtain a sand sapling. I don't know what goes into a sand sapling. I'm going to assume sand. Sand acorns. Oh, look at this, a bonsai tree. Oh, well, of course. Petrified sapling surrounded by sand acorns, which you get from a gravel acorn and you crush it. Oh, I see. I see. It's like previous Sky Factories. It's that progression. Cobblestone into gravel into sand. We can probably get dust if we go a bit further with that. I see where this... So we need 8 of these sand acorns. Well, that means that we're going to need 8 gravel acorns. Got 15. I need 8. There we go. And now we just kind of stomp them. Okay. There we go. A couple of them went missing there for a second, which was concerning. We got a petrified sapling. Was that what we needed? Was it a petrified sapling? Petrified sapling. Sand sapling. There we go. I sort of assumed, and maybe this is wrong of me. I mean, you know what they say about people who make assumptions. Sometimes they're wrong. I assumed we'd have to go over to the sand island and get some sand for this, but no. There we go. Got ourselves a sand sapling. It's probably going to grow sand resin, if I had to guess. What next out of our little advancement book Coal. Using coal acorns and resin, craft a piece of coal. Right on. I think we can probably do that with what we've got. We've got coal acorns, and we should have coal resin. It's all mixed up right now. I need to sort all of this stuff into separate inventories so that I can keep track of it a little bit easier, as opposed to having to constantly jump through different chests and stuff. Hold the phone! That unfamiliar. You don't know how to use this yet. Okay, that's fine. I'm waiting on you, though. I see you. I didn't realize you were in this pack, and now everything has changed, and I'm really excited. Piece of coal. So that's the end of that line. Tin Man, obtain tin by crafting tin amber. Okay, Tinker's Complement Melter. What is that? What is a complement melter? Silic. Maybe we need to type that in there exactly. Tinker's. Tinker's. What are you talking about here, game? Stop slabbing yourself. Save space and craft a crafting slab, a furnace slab, or a chest slab. I tried to do this earlier. It wouldn't let me. Maybe it's different now. Because I thought you just threw this bad boy back up into your inventory. Crafting slab, crafting station slab. Oh, you just combine it with a stick. Oh. That's different than what I remembered for sure. So, here's my question. Oh, it gives us 2. How lovely. Could I put one of these sort of in the same space as a furnace one? I wouldn't think so, but we can try. Is it the same recipe, or is that too much to ask for? Dadgummit, this inventory full of garbage. Alright, furnace. And stick. Oh, no, you just put the furnace up there and you get a furnace slab. They do stack. Oh. Let's get a chest. Is it just as simple as putting the chest up there? Chest slab. Check this. All right. Is it a full inventory chest, though, or is it like half of a chest? All right. So it is a full chest, but they don't seem to get the double inventory. Let's try it again. Let's see what we can do here. So if I put another one over here next to it. Okay, so it's 4 individual chests. That's not as useful. But it looks cool. And we can store, and it works with an object on top of it. It'll still open. You know, whereas if you put a block on top of one of these, it would block it from opening. So I'm into this. I'm happy with that. Has anyone figured out what to do with this complement smelter yet? I'm reading through the live chat. Right on. So porcelain clay, you say? All right. So we can get a porcelain barrel, a barrel extension, some of these things, some porcelain bricks. Here we are. And then we can build... Okay. A window. A heater. A gauge. A melter. There it is. Well, why wasn't that there? Melter. Oh, it was there. I can do that. I can totally do that. But first off, we got to get the porcelain, which is bone meal and clay together. We've got a bit of bone meal. We don't have like a super high supply, but we do have a tree that grows bone-related objects, allegedly. I've yet to figure out how to use it, but where is it? No, we got sand. Didn't I create a bone tree? Bone resin. Bone resin can be used to create a bone block, which is probably a whole bunch of bone. Right, let's do this then. We'll move this out of the way. We'll stack that up there. And now I can be working on 2 different recipes at once. Have this go over here. Yes, how about that? Good. We're going to have to get sand off of this island without the entire island falling out from under us. So, yeah, let's go to the highest point, and then we'll repair this tool a bit, and then we're going to vein mine. The biggest swath of sand that we can. I think this over here is going to be the highest point. There's a lot of bunnies over here, though. Here we go. Okay, no negative side effects to that. The island hasn't collapsed out from underneath us. We've got an awful lot of sand now. I think we're fine. The reason I was worried is because if you look at the edges of this, if you alter the edges of the map, let me demonstrate for you. If you were to do something like that, because there's nothing solid underneath this island, this entire island is literally nothing at all but sand all the way down. You're at a bit of a risk. You never know when one slight move is going to send the whole thing crashing down into the depths of oblivion. Look at that, a desert. Oh, look, another desert. Oh, well, there's a lot of desert. I kind of want to get up there to the frost area. That looks interesting. That looks like a swamp biome. That could be useful. I was sort of hoping we would have unique biomes. I thought that would be, like a biome made up entirely, like a nether biome, like a nether island. That would be cool. Is there nether in this pack? I'm so used to Stoneblock 2 not having a nether now, I completely forgot that it could be a thing. If it is, we might need to try to get there at some point. I've got a piece of coal, and I've got 7 charcoal pieces. Let's balance this out. Let's make some more charcoal. Even though we have a tree for making coal, we'll use the coal that we've got to make more charcoal. Use that there. We'll break down the clay. 3, 4. And we will combine that with our bone mill, which I have lost track of. And we've now got some unfired porcelain. So we're going to need to create porcelain bricks. Let's not go overboard. I might need some unfired porcelain for something else in the future. It does have other uses. Like I say, you could create like a faucet if you were into that sort of thing, or a barrel or a barrel extension. I don't know if we'll need those things, but let's just sort of let's use this stuff sparingly. So let's make more charcoal pieces, and we will cook up maybe half of this batch here. 24 of those ought to be more than enough. We've got the glass that we needed. Let's split this up. We can do this a little bit faster if we have 2 different furnaces doing it. By the way, furnace slabs. How beneficial has this been? Love it. Look up mulch. Oh, I forgot that we made mulch on your recommendation last time. That's a thing that we've got. What do we want to use it for? None of these. Sand sapling, I don't care about. Cottonwood, bone sapling, maybe. We'll hold on to the mulch and use it in a couple of other bonsais here in the future, because we're going to have to make some more soon. I mean, I just used up all the clay that we have, but soon I've got some other things we can do with it. So we'll get the porcelain clay that we got, and then we've got our... All right, we need one of those. Do I have cobblestone? I do. I'm just clicking like crazy on the buttons, like a madman here. There we go. The melter. And I remember that from Sevtech Aegis now. I mean, I try not to remember Sevtech Aegis for the most part, but I do remember that. So we'll plop this sucker down. I think it's heater, and then on top of that, the melter. So we need to put some sort of fuel into there. Geez, I wonder what kind of fuel we could put into there. Well, I could put some charcoal, but do we want to? We don't have anything to melt in here yet. So the directions told us that we wanted to get 10, I think. 10 amber. 10 amber is made using bone, gravel, and flint. Flint! Flint. We don't have any flint. I guess we'll have to make gravel, and then... There's got to be a recipe for that. Can you just put 3 gravel? Yeah, and that'll give you a single flint. Oof. I think I shouldn't have... You remember that time I said that a flint sapling would be useless? I think I was wrong. I think I was very wrong. I'm going to create 2 more bonsai pots for our mulch. I'll throw them down right here. Put the mulch in, and then we're going to add the gravel saplings, 2 of those. You don't drink caffeinated tea? I don't. No, I know people who do, though. Look, I have respect for people who want to live their life that way. I'm just not one of those people. Tea to me is a relaxing sort of beverage. So, I mean, I understand that's not going to be the same for everyone, but here we are. Look, everyone, I made 10 amber. I did it. Oh my gosh. How about that? Okay, so craft the 10 amber. Use the Tinker's Complement melter or smeltery to melt it into molten tin and pour it into a casting basin or cast. And then we need to make... Pour molten tin over a birch sapling to make a tin sapling. Okay, so we need to smelt this bad boy up. You get in there, and then you have one of these. And then now we have to come to that awkward part where we realize we didn't actually make... We didn't make a faucet, and we didn't make a basin. But I think we've got what we need for that. We should be good. Where's all of my unfired? And then we should have some bricks left over too. This is why I wanted to leave some unfired lying around, because that faucet there is unfired. How about that? Well, I mean, we have to fire it now, but you have to use the unfired materials for it. Whereas I think the basin, what was it? Oh, hold on, no. Crafting table, right? Yeah, that's what we want. It does require the bricks. We'll put it off to the side here, assuming you can. I don't see why not. Plop that on the side. And then we put the birch sapling, I think it said. Do I have any of those? It's entirely possible that in front of my face right now, there is a birch sapling, and I'm just not seeing it. We have literally right outside the door. How about that? Give me your sapling. Thank you. Wow, that was instantaneous. So birch sapling. Bit of that. I don't know if it's supposed to stand up like that. I feel like I should lay down. I don't know if this is going to work. No, it is. It is working. Look at that. We can watch the transformation before our very eyes. How amazing was that? That gets us this lovely tin sapling here. Remember when I created like the double? Yeah, that's not necessary. We're going to break one of these and replace it with tin. In fact, we might replace both of them with tin because I think that's far more useful. I mean, we've only got the one sapling for now. But there we go, everyone. We're growing metal from the ground. Do you not understand the significance of what we have accomplished here today? This is amazing. All right, what is next up in our book of things to do? String has a chance to draw up from cottonwood leaves or use the drying rack to dry out cottonwood leaves to make string. Obtain a cottonwood sapling and a piece of string. I can do that. I didn't realize that was a goal that we had, but now that I know, I'll put up some drying racks. And I'll give it my best go. Get out of there, you. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. We'll put down a couple. I think I got a couple by mistake, but there we go. That process will start. I need to be more diligent about coming over here and collecting this stuff. But it does kind of crowd my inventory, and it means I have to come back over here and then manually sort things, which will take a while. Cool, so we've completed another block. And next up, we are on to obtain iron by crafting iron amber. Use the Tinker's Complement smelter, blah, 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 blah. So iron amber is going to be... probably very similar coal, gravel, clay resin. Or we can do it with iron acorns and iron resin, but we don't have those things. We're about to do it. We got iron amber. Oh, hold on. That's not gonna mix with the tin, is it? I hope not. I certainly hope not. Let's put that in there. That's a bit of a waste of a whole charcoal, but we can just get more later if we need to. It's not enough heat to melt this item, y'all. I've got bad news. This isn't gonna work. Book, what did you tell me to do? The melter or smeltery? What? What is it? It's probably because there's molten tin in there. The only thing I know to do with the molten tin is to just make another sapling out of it. So let's go ahead and get another birch sapling. I don't know how to get it out of there. I can't turn it into an ingot form. I don't have an ingot cast. I reckon that now that that's empty, we can put the iron back in there. No, I was wrong. No, I had my hopes for that, and that didn't work. Just use the furnace? Can we? Can we use the... Well, hold on. I'm pretty sure that the reason we're doing it inside of there is so we can then pour molten iron over an acacia sapling, which we don't have, to make an iron sapling. So that's why we want to do it inside of here. Lava. We have to have lava for this to work. Oof. Okay, well, we've been going for an hour solid, which means that I guess we're done for today. I'll try to keep these down to an hour because I think that's better for an archive. What am I heating with? Currently coal, but I guess we'll have to do lava next time. I might, between this stream and next stream, do a bit more work to build up some materials because I think that a lot of this stream has been me walking around trying to find them. Lucas Kits, why are you joining right now? Lucas Kits, no! Why didn't you join an hour ago? Oof. Awkward. Very awkward. Thank you folks for joining though. I hope that y'all have enjoyed this. And until next time, God bless you and I'll see you later.